This is Sonnet 116 by William Shakespeare. Let me not to the marriage of true minds admit impediments. Love is not love which alters when it alteration finds, or bends with the remover to remove. Oh no, it is an ever-fixed mark that looks on tempests and is never shaken. It is the star to every wandering bark, whose work's unknown although his height be taken. Love's not time's fool, though rosy lips and cheeks within his bending sickle's compass come. Love alters not with his brief hours and weeks, but bears it out even to the edge of doom. If this be error, and upon me proved, I never writ, nor no man ever loved.
Maureen, I never imagined this day would come. I feel I'm the luckiest man in this world every day because of you. Mo, you are the most compassionate, loving, accepting of all people person I've ever met in my life. You've taught me how precious life is. I promise to always stand by you. I promise to respect and honor you. I promise to always give you a stamp during the Cowboys game. Inside joke. Maureen, you are my best friend. I stand here today in front of all of our friends and family, sharing the happiest day of my life. I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. Maureen Baker, I love you so much.
Jimmy, hold my hand. I remember the day that I met you. And since then, we have traveled the world, we have bought a house, and we have experienced so much together. But marrying you is only the beginning of this amazing journey. In the last 3 years, I have learned so much about you, about myself, and about what love really is. Before I met you, I thought my life was so full and complete, and it was. But then you came in and showed me what true unconditional love looks like. I wake up each and every day thankful that God brought you into my life. I promise to love you unconditionally. I promise to laugh with you in the good times and struggle alongside you during the difficult times. I promise to be patient, even when you drive me absolutely crazy. I promise to support you while the Cowboys are playing. I promise that if you always cook, I will always clean. I promise to love your family as my own family. I vow to love you, trust you, and respect you. Today, we are surrounded by so many people that love us. I choose you to be my husband and my best friend. From this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer or for poorer, but hopefully for richer. In sickness and in health, all the days of my life, today I choose you forever.
I want to start by saying it's an honor that be Jimmy's best man today. He's always been someone that I love and respected. I'm beyond grateful that I get to share this moment with him and Mo. I would also like to thank everyone for being here and all the nice words that were shared last night about Jimmy and Mo. You shaved off about 10 minutes of my speech, so thank you. Jimmy and I met in 10th grade in Miss Tate's English class in Denton, Texas. Started to chit-chat for about the first 5 minutes of class, and very true story, he had me convinced to skip school with him. So, against my better judgment, I went. We went to Vista Ridge Mall, hung out all day, and talked about God knows what. But anyways, we bonded. And that's really what started this lifelong friendship of ours. I could go into a bunch of crazy stories of growing up. I don't know if Jimmy's mom, Jimmy, there you go. She already put me against the corner the other day and told me a lot of things. So, we were pretty wild. I think those who know us know. So, we'll leave it at that. Moving on. I really like to, hold on. I got it. I'd like to focus on a lot of the smart moves Jimmy's made in his life. I'd like to refer to many friendships, the relationship with his family, his career, and of course the latest great decision to marry Mo. It's all a reflection of the incredible man he's become. In the beginning of last year, Jimmy was adamant about wanting me to meet this awesome girl he'd been dating, so he booked a trip to California to come see me, and they came out. The second I met her and saw Jimmy's big smile, I could tell this girl was special. All week long, they got up at the crack of dawn, rode bikes from Huntington and Newport, just things I didn't want to do with them. So, basically like two long-lost friends just hanging out every day, you know? Pretty cool to see. But anyways, during the trip, Jimmy informed me he was going to propose to Mo, and I couldn't have been happier for him. I knew she was, I could tell she was the one for him. I've known him forever, so I could tell. Because I never heard anything like that before from him. So basically, this is another life great decision that, you know, Jimmy's made. So anyways, we are all here today. I cannot be more happy for them. I wish you guys both all the success and happiness in the world. If I could have everyone join me in a toast. And may your life be filled with love and happiness.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Love you, bro.
Thank you, guys.
And now for the matron of honor, my sissy, Kathy.
All right, Kathy.
So I'm so blessed to be able to stand here today to honor Maureen. I know 23 years ago, she stood by my side when I married my husband, Billy. And so it's quite an honor to be here. I heard the minister tonight talk about love. He said the word love about 12 times. Last night, we heard the word love a lot of times. Maureen even quoted the Beatles, all you need is love. And so when I look around this beautiful place with all these beautiful people, I just feel the love. And I know you do too. So it's all about these beautiful people in front of me. And as her sister, I can honestly say I've known her the longest besides my mom and my older brother, Bobby, 46 years. And I remember the day I walked home from kindergarten and my dad told me that I was going to be a big sister to Maureen. And I will never forget that day because I was always so proud of her. And growing up, we shared a room and we shared a bed and we shared clothes, and she was always the spoiled favorite. Not that there's any resentment, no. And you know what? And I look in this room and I think you would agree that she is your favorite too. Because she is probably the best human being that I know. And I can honestly say that from the bottom of my heart. And there needs to be more Maureen Nagel Bakers in the world, because her heart, her generosity, her love for all people is just amazing, inspiring, and makes you want to be a better person. And I am a better person being her big sister. And you know, something that was really important is my dad used to say a couple of things. Family is most important, and keep the faith. And so for all these years, I felt like Maureen focused on family is most important and keeping the faith. And let me tell you, Mr. Jimmy Baker, she won the prize with you. And it was worth this beautiful journey to get to you, because God placed you in her life. And let's raise our glass. And here's a special toast from my dad, who would say, family's most important, keep the faith. And here's a glass to Maureen and Jimmy Baker, to years of happiness and joy forever. Amen.
All right. Good job.
And just to settle an argument that my sister and I have been having, can you cheers if you watch Game of Thrones? Game of Thrones, people! Yeah! Suck it!
Raise your hand